Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. I'm going to jump right into it. It's Saturday, it's a baseball hat day, and sometime today I'm going to pick a place where I'm going to get my hair cut this week. I took it as far as I can. So you'll probably hear a bunch of chirping and squawking. Again, the goose is here in the studio. The reason she does this is she's trying to get where I'm at. She's adopted me as like a parent. And it sucks that happened, but the only other option for her was death. I mean, she was literally, I didn't think she'd make it. And she might have to live on my property forever. I don't know if that wing is ever going to work. The leg can be fixed, as I explained in one of those posts. But that was she was injured really, really bad. So we'll see. Anyway, but that's the squawking you're probably going to hear. So the big thing I wanted to talk about, and I posted yesterday, and I was shocked it didn't get a lot of attention, but I think it's because the name, and a lot of people aren't familiar with the name. But I made a post yesterday afternoon that said, Community Eco LLC filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in Massachusetts. And I thought that was a big deal. It was a huge deal. So it didn't get a lot of attention. And I was talking to some friends on the phone yesterday, and I said, man, I posted that and it got like 7 reactions. That's huge. And my buddy said, what's huge? And I said, Community Eco filed for bankruptcy protection. And he didn't know what Community Eco was. So that, I think, was the big deal with that. But some people, like my father and his neighbors, still call it Vicon. Some people call it Covanta. But our garbage, our trash facility out on Hubbard Ave, out in Allendale, Coatesville, whatever, out there, near Walmart. The trash, the garbage place. So, which has been at the forefront of discussion, specifically the last city council meeting. This is what killed me. During the last city council meeting, our Ward 4 city councilor, Chris Connell, got into a in-depth discussion with our commissioner, Ricardo Morales, about the contract that they're getting ready to sign, what was happening with Community Eco for our garbage. And it got heated at one point. And out of frustration, Chris Connell even threw his hands up in the air and said, thank God I've only got 9 months left. Which sucks. I hate to lose him. We're going to lose him like we lose a lot of these politicians. But it sucks. Because Chris, man, every event, anything that, since I've been doing this, any event I've been to or events that I've had, he's never missed anything. He's a real huge asset to the community. Is he passionate and sometimes a little rough? Yeah, he's passionate. But Chris cares. Losing him is a big loss to the city. But anyway, so during this discussion, Councilor Connell specifically brought up the fact that in the contract, it said 6 months would be all that they'd have to give for a notice if they were going to end their relationship with the city of Pittsfield. And he said, I thought we already discussed prior to this that the council also, when we put this in there, agreed that it would be a year or something like that. And he wanted a year. And even Councilor Moon sided with Commissioner Morales, saying, no, 6 months looks good. Nobody sided with Councilor Connell on that. I think Councilor Morandi might have. And maybe Councilor Mafuccio, I'm not sure, but I felt like majority of this, Councilor Connell was on his own in this argument. And he specifically mentioned, he said, look at how many times that's changed hands. He said it's changed names so many times, no one even knows who it is. How do we know this is, a stable deal with them? And he was kind of shrugged off as bringing this up as an argument, which was him just doing it to do it for political reasons, and it was nonsense and unnecessary, and that condescending, you don't know what you're talking about. And 3 days after that meeting, Community Eco filed for bankruptcy. Our trash facility. They filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And I get it's Chapter 11. A lot of things can happen. It's you can restructure under Chapter 11. But, nonetheless, they filed for bankruptcy. That's never a good thing. It turns out Councilor Connell was correct on this issue. That should be a huge concern. His voice should have been heard a little bit more, and I'm shocked that more councilors didn't speak up and side with him on that. And why this isn't like a headline news that they've just filed our trash facility for Berkshire County, I think. I think they process, according to their website, 240 tons a day or something of garbage. And they convert it into steam energy that I believe they sell to Crane and Company or something like that. But it's converted into energy. But nonetheless, that's our trash facility. This is a big deal. That should be a headline story. I can't believe that the local paper is not... I don't get the Berkshire Eagle sometimes. I mean, somebody told me, I think they might have filed for bankruptcy or something. There was this rumor going around. I just Googled it and went, wow, there it was. On June 25th, they filed for Chapter 11. So that should be a big story. I hope that gets talked about. And thank you to Pittsfield Ward 4 City Councilor Chris Connell for really bringing that up, because that discussion didn't end. I believe that discussion has continued to the next meeting. I believe that's how that went. He had more things that he wanted answered. So, and we need the mayor there. The mayor was not at that meeting either. She didn't show up for that one, for whatever reason. Again, she's as transparent as Wonder Woman's jet. So, it's Saturday. All right, so there's a lot of events going on today, and I'm kind of bummed because the rain is coming in. It just started where I'm at. I hope, it works out, or people can reschedule in a way very soon, maybe for tomorrow, because today looks to be the worst of all the days. Ooh, don't do that. All right, so that is it for now. I'm just mumbling. I've had 2 coffees, maybe 1 too many, but I'm going to have another. And I've got a goose I got to go give a bath. So that is it for now. We'll talk about all that later. There's so much to talk about. Pay attention, people, to what's going on. Pay attention to your candidates. Oh, I guess that isn't it for now. Brandon Maurer. For those of you that the Berkshire Eagle actually did put a thing out on that. I shared a link from Brandon's page. He has had to drop out of the election, and Brandon was running for city council at large, and I really like Brandon. But I'm going to reach out to Brandon and do an interview with him. I'm sure he will. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Brandon, feel free to comment on here, but just so he can give a little bit of a statement. And his particular situation is a very scary situation that is happening at a rate that I want to touch on that. So I want to talk to him about that also. And it's about housing. So, yeah. Anyway, so now that's it for now. And I will follow up on all that this coming week. So everyone have a safe and happy 4th. The weather should turn around. Today's going to be... The weather should turn around. I don't think I'll do a video tomorrow, but I will catch y'all on Monday morning. So again, have a happy 4th. And I've got to go take care of a goose, and I'll see y'all Monday morning.